What is the difference between structural failure and material fatigue? In recent news, the engineering community is buzzing with discussions about structural integrity and product reliability. The question many are asking is, what is the difference between structural failure and material fatigue? If you are curious about how these concepts impact the products we use daily, you are in the right place. Let's break it down. Structural failure is when a structure or component loses its ability to carry loads or maintain its integrity. This can lead to a collapse or failure to perform its intended function. It can happen suddenly and is often caused by excessive loads, design flaws, manufacturing defects, or environmental factors. For example, just last week, a bridge in the Midwest experienced a partial collapse due to structural failure after heavy rainfall. On the other hand, material fatigue is a gradual process that can lead to structural failure over time. It occurs when a material is subjected to repeated cycles of loading and unloading. This repeated stress causes tiny cracks to form within the material. As these cracks grow with each cycle, they can eventually lead to a complete fracture of the component. Material fatigue is influenced by several factors, including the amount of stress applied, the frequency of loading, and environmental conditions. For instance, in the automotive industry, components like suspension systems are designed to withstand thousands of cycles of stress during their lifetime. However, if the material is not properly selected or treated, fatigue can set in much sooner than expected. In essence, material fatigue is a mechanism that can cause structural failure. Structural failure is the end result when a component can no longer perform its function. Understanding the difference between these two concepts is vital for engineers and manufacturers alike. This knowledge not only helps in designing safer products but also in predicting when maintenance or replacement might be necessary. As we continue to relying on complex structures and machinery in our daily lives, grasping these concepts becomes increasingly important. So, the next time you hear about a product failure, remember the roles of structural failure and material fatigue in that scenario.